What's this say? Smoking on my ex-pack tonight. Smoking on my ex-pack tonight. The fuck? Smoking on that fuck nigga right now.
Bacon. Niggas act like some been taken. What? Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. Been kicking shit popping out daily. On the island, it's a movie I'm making. I'm counting De Niro's with Robert De Niro. He telling them that you're amazing. Put that shit on. Nigga get shit on. I bought 2 whips and I put my bitch on. She put this wrist on. She fat the wrist.
Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video, and I'm back with another story time and tell you about how I tried to break up with my boyfriend. He tried to physically fight me because I wouldn't break up with his ass. Okay, so boom, I'm back, guys. Anyway, so if you had watched my last video, my last story time, this would be like kind of a part of it. Not really a part of it, but this happened like during the process of me moving to Atlanta, and I feel like that was just a sign of God telling me not to move to Atlanta. Like, there are too many red flags here. Anyway, so boom, so like I said, we're gonna name him Devin. I met up with
you could do so.
Devin, the first of, well, you know, he was in my DM, you know, basically shooting his shot all the time, and you know, making me, you know, shooting his shot and, you know, say, give me a chance, give me a chance, give me a chance. So I finally gave him a chance, and then we met up. The first met up, it was like we were just chilling in the car or whatever. Yeah, we were just chilling in the car or whatever, and it was nice because we were just sitting there talking about life, talking about our future. Well, not our future together, but like our future, like, you know, what do you plan on doing, blah 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 blah, shit like that. So I like that. It was nice. But like you know, see, since I was still looking for a house, this was during the time I was still going back and forth to Florida or whatever, so I had to go back to Florida. But when I had came back, during the process when I had came back or whatever, this is when I was coming back to finally sign paperwork on the house that I actually wanted or whatever, or to, like, you know, actually try to get it. So anyways, so, you know, after the back and forth or whatever, you know, us meeting up and chilling or whatever, you know, everything was just so nice. You know, he was texting, he was communicating, he was doing everything that, you know, I would want to see happen or whatever. So or whatever. So like I said, it was like the 4th or 5th meetup or whatever, and I finally invited him over. But this was it. I didn't move into my new house yet or whatever. I was still in a hotel because, yeah, I was still in a hotel because I haven't moved in yet. Anyway, so I was in a hotel, and then I called him and I told him to come. So he came over. But let me remind y'all, red flag number 1, his phone was off. And I was texting email. Red flag number 1, which I should have catched on to. How are you a grown man and your phone is off? Anyway, so yeah, I called him over or whatever, and when I had called him over, he came or whatever. He came into the hotel. You know, me, I'm the type of person, I told him beforehand that, you know, if I'm not comfortable, like, I'm not the type of if I'm comfortable, I will, you know, I would indulge in, you know, activities with you. But if I'm not comfortable, like, I don't like ninjas that like say it or like ask for it. Like, if you ask for it, that's like a turn off right there. Like, why are you asking for sex? Sexual activities with somebody should be there already. Like, you know, like, you shouldn't have to ask for it. I shouldn't have to ask for it. If me and you feel comfortable in doing it, we should be able to just do it. If you over here asking like, oh, I'm gonna be like, no. Why are you asking? Anyway, so once he come over, and this is where it takes a hit for a twist. As soon as he come over, that's the first thing that he asks. I'm like, why didn't you ask us all the other 4 times that we hung out? Like, why are you showing your true colors now and not all the other times that we hung out or whatever? So anyways, oh, mind you, also he made me, well, not made me, but we started sharing locations with each other and everything such like that, you know, while we were talking and stuff like that. So well, he shared his location with me, I didn't share with mine. So anyways, when he shared his location, I felt like, oh, like, you know, he's showing signs that, you know, I don't have no reason to question him. But anyways, like I said, I invited him to that hotel room, and that's when it twists for a damn turn. Anyway, so when he like I said, it got a twist for a turn. So when he came, so when he came over, it got twist for a turn. So when you know, if we he knocked on the door, he came in or whatever, and then that's when immediately he started asking for sexual activity. Why are you asking me? It's like a child in a candy shop, like. Anyway, so I'm telling him no, I'm telling him no, I'm telling him no or whatever. And he's like fine, but he's like fine, but then I like sense an attitude. I sense an attitude, and I'm like, what the fuck do you have an attitude for? Like, I said no the first time, and he was like okay, but I would be like, sense an attitude because the nigga we sitting in bed and he turned his back. Like, what are you turning your back for? You are so childish. That is so childish. Anyway, so yeah, he turns his back on me, and I'm like, what? I'm like, you're mad?
No, you mad. Look at you.
I'm like, is that the only thing that you came over here for? Is that the only thing that you, mind you, he put me in his close friends. So anything that he had posted in his close friends, I would see or whatever. And I think he was in mine. I don't know. I forgot. Anyways, but yeah. So he turned around. I'm like, you're mad or whatever. And then he was like, no. And he was like, no. And when he said no, I sensed it. I had to win. Anyways, moving on. We went to sleep or whatever, and since that he was mad that I ain't give him no cool. Anyways, it was the next morning or whatever. It was the next morning. I took a shower, he took a shower or whatever. And then while he was in the shower, I was just like, yeah, let me find out if you're too good to be true. Because last night just turned me the fuck off. So I see his phone going off. So when I see his phone going off, I checked it, and it's like 3 different people saying, baby, I miss you. I'm like, it's like 3 different people in his phone talking about, baby, I miss you. And I'm like, baby, I miss you. 3 people saying the same thing. Anyway, so I'm going through his phone. He walked out the bathroom and he sees me going through his phone or whatever, and I guess he doesn't care. I'm like, that's how I know. That's how I know you're just a hoe. Because how you see me going through your phone and you see me and you know that you have bitches up in here texting you, and you just want me to know, huh? Cause I ain't giving you no cuckoo last night. Now you just want me to see what's going on your phone, like to make it seem like, oh, you have other options. Sweetie, I have other options too. You're not the only one. Anyway, so I'm going through the phone, and then when he comes out, I'm like, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? And then he gonna talk about, I don't know what you're talking about. We're looking at the phone together. What do you mean? There's bitches in your phone texting you talking about, I miss you, baby. You talking about, what is this? No. Who is this? What is this? Anyways, so yeah, so and then he gonna talk about, oh, there's nobody, you're the only one for me. Like, boy, it's not, that's no. Who like who are they? So I told him he could leave. And yeah, he could leave. I don't want to talk to him anymore, and all that stuff like that, because I'm just like, if you couldn't be honest and say that you have other hoes, you talking about you wanted to be serious with me. Oh yeah, like he was talking about that he wanted to be serious with me, and then now you have a whole other hoes on your phone. If you like be true to yourself. Like, why you lie? Why you lying? Like, I can accept the truth. Why you lying? Anyways, so I told him, yeah, like, get the fuck out of the hotel room. I don't want to do a scene because we're in a hotel, and you know, if I do a scene, you know, there's like, you know, these walls ain't soundproof. Anyways, so yeah, I told him get out. He gonna talk about no, the fuck, I'm not leaving. You're not leaving. Okay, so I told him yes the fuck you are. Yes the fuck you are, or I'm calling the police. Like, what the fuck? Or I'm calling from this security, get this man out of here. Anyways, so, and meanwhile he telling me that he gonna talk about no the fuck am I leaving, and then the nigga pushed me and started choking me, and I'm like, you thought I was gonna like that? No, so you're talking about, oh, I don't want to be away from you. Well, it's giving fatal attraction. So I pushed him off of me or wherever, and then I told him to get the fuck out. So when I told him to get the fuck out, he gonna talk about, oh, I'm not leaving because you told me you were gonna give me a ride home. Yeah, I told you I was gonna give you a ride home if tonight went well. Tonight did not go well, so I'm not giving you no fucking ride home. So find your fucking way there, because that's what he had texted me beforehand. Before he had got there, he gonna talk about, oh, if I get it right there, or if I Uber there, cause which he did. If I Uber there, are you gonna Uber me back, or are you gonna take me home? And I'm like, yeah, whatever, I will. But no, I'm not gonna take you home, cause you over here trying to fight me because I told you I want to break up. Not even break up. I don't want to mess with you anymore, cause it's giving fatal attraction, and I don't do fatal nothing. Anyway, so yeah, so I kept telling him, like, yeah, I do not. So I mean, yeah, I'm not giving you no ride. Anyway, so, and I told him to, yeah, basically telling him to get out. He did not, that man did not want to get out. So this is what I faked like I was putting on my clothes or whatever, and for me to give him a ride, and then I put on my clothes or whatever, and then I said, okay, let's go. I also had my dog with me too, so I grabbed my dog and I said, let's go. So as soon as I like went out there, I went to my car or whatever, and then I ran to my car and tried to lock the door and try to leave or whatever. This nigga ran after my car and opened the door. I was like, and then he got into the car and gonna talk about, no, you finna give me a ride. No, I'm not. So I stood there right in front of the hotel, right where the cameras can be able to see. Cause I'm like, if you cause a scene, there's a camera right from there. Cause I am not. I promise you, I am not taking you home or whatever. So I called him a Lyft or whatever. Cause I was like, you know what, just whatever. You seem like you cook for Cocoa Puffs, so I'm gonna just send you on your way. So so I called the lift or whatever, and when I called the lift, I told the lift pulled up or whatever, and then when the lift had pulled up or whatever, he got in, and then he left, and I was like, thank God. And then I went back up to my room or whatever, and then I checked his story, and then on his story he gonna talk about got my hoe to send me to another hoe house. Oh, got your what? Oh, cancel ride. Cancel ride. Now the lift. Now you don't have no ride at all. So boom. Boom. He must have forgot I was still in School Springs, because he deleted it right after he noticed that I seen it. And I posted on my story, gonna talk about 2 can play this game. Boom, cancel lift, whatever. Fuck nigga, get the fuck. Now you stranded. Anyway, so the lift ended up dropping him back at the hotel or whatever, because I canceled the ride. Why couldn't you drop him off like where he was? Anyway, so the lift ended up bringing him back, and then he came back up to my room knocking on the door. Meanwhile, I was on the phone with my friend. Or whatever, and I was telling her the story of what happened. And I'm just like, this is too much chaos on me. I'm moving here like, it's giving red flag after red flag. So yeah, he blowing up my phone. He knocking on the door, and then I'll insert videos and clips of like, I'll try to show you that he was blowing up my phone, and standing at the door, knocking on the door, waiting for me to open the door, talking about, oh, you really gonna do this to me? You really not gonna give me a ride? You really blah blah blah? And I'm like, nigga, you the one who just called me a hoe. Talking about you got your hoe to give you a ride to another hoe house. I thought I was sending you home. Now you're going to another bitch house, and you're calling me a hoe? Get your own ride. The fuck you need me for if you got other bitches? Other bitches must not be worthy, not worthy. Must not be efficient enough to you, because obviously how you can't ask them for a ride. Anyway, so he's knocking on my door, and then he goes back downstairs or whatever, and then he goes, oh, he takes a picture of my car and gonna talk about, ain't this your car right here? Watch what the fuck I do to your car if you don't give me no ride. Oh, screenshot. Because that's all the proof I needed to call the police. So I called the front desk, and I was like, oh, if I wanted somebody escorted out my room or whatever, should I call the security that you guys have, or the police? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, if something happens to my car while it's on you guys' property, and then she was like, we're not responsible for anything that happens in the parking lot, you would have to call the police. So that's what I did. I called the police, and I was like, yeah, he's in a black jacket and gray pants or whatever, blah 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 blah. And yeah, and I just made the description, and then I told him he probably should be standing in front of the hotel. Yeah, he's threatening to damage my car. He put his hands on me and all that, and blah 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 blah. I don't want to pressure him or anything. I just want that fuck nigga gone. You hear me? Anyways, so I called him, and when the police came, the front desk person was like, yeah, did you call the police? They're here. And I was like, can you tell them to come up here? I'm scared. I was. Because if I seen him be like, there you go. Anyway, so yeah, they came up, and then I was telling them the story or whatever, and I was like, yeah, and I was like, he was like, how did you meet this person? I'm like, yeah, I met him, and then we were talking, so it's not really a relationship, we were just, you know. Anyways, And then I was just telling him the story, whatever, and I was like, yeah, and I was like, I tried to tell him to go, but he wouldn't leave. I called him a Lyft driver, but then he started calling me out my name and all of that stuff like that, and I don't deserve that. And that's what the cop said. He gonna talk about, well, yeah, you don't deserve nobody to call you out your name. You did the right thing by canceling the Lyft and blah 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 and stuff like that. So, and I was like, yeah, he's threatening to damage my car or whatever. And then I guess another cop was downstairs or whatever and was questioning him, and he was like, you really called the cops on me? You really? I have a warrant? You really? I'm like, yeah, I did. Like I said, chestnut checkers, bitch. So and I was like, yeah, checkmate. Fuck nigga, now move. You told me you did not want to leave, so now you have to leave. Now you have to leave for real because I called the cops. And then he gonna talk about, oh, my brother is coming, or somebody whoever was coming, and his brother actually DM'd me talking about why you left my bed outside, because your brother is a fuck nigga. You leave fuck niggas where they last left you fucked up. And he last minute fucked up at that hotel, so his fuck ass was stranded at that hotel. And you could tell him that. Anyways, so basically the cops or whatever was just basically taking my statement, and they were like, yeah, we seen him outside, but he hopped into another car or whatever, and the car was like a dark gray, blah 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 blah. Is that your car? I'm like, no. And then he was like, he must have hopped in with somebody else. He's gone now. And I was like, and then they followed me downstairs so I could be able to check my car or whatever. And I checked my car. He did nothing to my car, because he texted me and he was like, oh, I didn't do nothing to your car or whatever. Just tell him I didn't do nothing. Just tell, now it's now cat got your fucking tongue out of the police is here. Now, because you don't want to go back to jail. Fuck, you should go back to jail because you put your hands on me. Anyways, so yeah, so I went downstairs, cop followed me, blah blah blah, checked my car or whatever, and then he didn't do nothing. So then basically they after that they left. The cops left. They were like, yeah, if anything else happened, they gave me their number, whatever, and anything else happened, and so they were like, if anything else happened or whatever, give them a call. But yeah, and then after that I went out with drinks with my friend, and so basically I told her the whole story or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, listen, if this how people in Atlanta treat you, I don't want to move here. And then that should have been a red flag. And then right after that, my like I said, my friend stole $600 from me, scammed me and stole $600 from me. So after that, that's why after that year, after my lease was over, I gotta go. And then like while I was living in the house that, you know, the friend who scammed me got me, well, her mom had got me, while I was living in that house, it had water damage. It got water damage, and then the house on the whole upstairs was like flooded. So I had to get all new boards and stuff like that, wall boards and stuff like that. And I'm just like, after this lease is up, I am gone. I am moving somewhere else. And that's exactly what I did. I moved somewhere else. But anyways, that's basically the story time about how my that crazy boy that I was talking to tried to fight me. Was tussling in a hotel because he didn't want to leave. Anyway, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you made it this far into the video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share my video, and thank you guys. And hopefully by the time I upload this video, I'll reach 100 subscribers. So thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I'm on this road to 1,000 subscribers, and y'all are gonna help me get there. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Nigga get shit on. I bought 2 whips and I put my bitch on. She put this wrist on. She factory said it went